I have no idea what translucent white is going to look like. I've used Sculpey translucent polymer clay before, but never Fimo translucent white. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see. I'm going to use a very small amount of this clay because it is a tester, and I'm adding some gorgeous micas from Amanda in the Resin Supplies Den Facebook group. These are colour shift micas. And I know from experience that I only really need to use a very small amount, hence why I'm using a toothpick to add the mica. It's really messy. I 100% recommend wearing a glove because otherwise you're going to contaminate the pieces of clay, and there's lots of cleaning in between doing these things. So glove on, mix. I mean, look at the mess it leaves, but it's lovely mica. Show you a bit there, it's really lovely. So good wipe down, and then I'll put it all together. Now when you add mica to clay, it loses its stickiness, so I'm using liquid Sculpey to add the sticky back in, so that I can, when I add the gold leaf and the black foil, it will all mix up together and stick together and bond rather than all fall apart. So I am now squeezing it all into a kind of cube, and then the fun bit starts, because now I get to cut through and see what it looks like. Now this isn't how it's going to look when it's cooked or baked or whatever you want to call it. As at the moment you can still see it's white, so I'm hoping that becomes more transparent, more see-through when it bakes. So I'm using a fresh tile because I've literally got mica everywhere on the other one, and laying out my little clay pieces. I'll flatten them down. I'll use a piece of paper to mush it all together, and then I'll roll it out to a thinness that I'm happy with. It does look beautiful just like that, but I am hoping that it will go more see-through when it's baked and varnished. So I'll cut out this pair of earrings, and then this will go in the toaster oven for about 50 minutes at 100 degrees. And here we have it out now, and it's hot. I literally couldn't wait. I got it out while it was still baking hot. So it's still quite opaque. You can't quite see through it. Well, I'm hoping that when I add the polish, it will become much more translucent. I'm adding my posts by using a little bit of the leftover clay, and I'm putting the post through the clay, adding a little bit of liquid Sculpey, and then I'll use that to kind of secure the post to the earring. It's better, I just prefer doing it than using UV resin or super glue or anything like that, but you know, do whatever you want. It should bake exactly the same colour as the earring itself, because I've used the same clay from the same batch. So I'm just pushing that down, making sure it's secure, and I'll do the other one off screen, and then I'll varnish them as well. So this is them varnished already. And I love it. They're not as translucent as the Sculpey translucent, but they are still absolutely lovely